A very good evening to one and all present here. I'm I'm Advocate Arun Vigmal. I feel delighted to be here today, and I welcome everyone who has taken his time out to attend this stupendous webinar concerning the legalities of cryptocurrency. And let's delve into this ocean of crypto. What exactly does it mean? Right. So with this, I'm let me introduce myself. I'm Advocate Arun Vigmal, practicing lawyer at Supreme Court of India. I have been representing number of clients concerning various intricacies of law, which includes commercial litigation, arbitration, as well as I have been involved into crypto concerning legal issues, which corporates or individual clients have been facing quite a some from since quite a some time. So today, with this, I would be taking you to the journey. Where does our legal system stand, or where does this legal area, which which is supposed to be governing the cryptocurrency, stands today in with respect to the international community, with respect to Indian legal system, as well as with respect to other ancillary issues. So with this note, let's begin. You know, now let's move towards the future. कि फ्यूचर में क्या हो सकता है क्रिप्टो करेंसी के लिए. All right, let's come to this pertinent question. And my observation as we stand today, although there are a lot of points concerning cryptocurrencies, it's coming from several quarters. Every day we receive number of inputs. We are also in talks with some governmental departments and their personals, and we are keeping a close watch on the legislative development of cryptocurrency in India. And however, it has been reported, and I've also got some sources that this cryptocurrency legislation is unlikely to place to reach the masses until after April 2022. As we know that this legislation is still it's a work in progress. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट्स अ टेक्निकल लेजिस्लेशन. देखिए, दो तरीके के लेजिस्लेशन होते हैं. फर्स्ट इज सोशल वेलफेयर लेजिस्लेशन, which governs about the social issues like domestic violence, family law, women welfare, and so and so forth, consumer protection rights. Okay, and the other one is a technical legislation. So blockchain technology, cryptocurrency act is basically a technical legislation. And while the bill was listed on the website of Lok Sabha but it was dropped in the final days of the session. वो ड्रॉप कर दिया गया, उसके ऊपर डिस्कशन, उसके ऊपर deliberations नहीं हुए. And there are news coming from several quarters that government wants to hold a wider consultation on the matter. Government भी different stakeholders से ओपिनियन लेना चाहती है, स्टेक होल्डर्स का कंसर्न सुनना चाहती है, जो लोग इस ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी में इन्वॉल्व हैं या जो होना चाहते हैं, जो क्रिप्टो करेंसी में डील करना चाहते हैं, जो ब्लॉकचेन जो बिटकॉइन में ट्रेड करना चाहते हैं, उनके ओपिनियंस को गवर्नमेंट लेने के लिए एक टाइम दे रही है, एक रास्ता बना रही है. देयर आफ्टर अब हमारा विंटर सेशन खत्म हो गया, उसके बाद बजट सेशन आएगा, ठीक है, विच विल लास्ट टिल मार्च. ठीक है, बट यहाँ पर एक इशू बहुत बड़ा मैं नज़र में आता है मेरे, कि सिंस फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री इज इन्वॉल्व, सो फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री ऑल्सो हैज नंबर ऑफ अदर कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रायोरिटीज. अब बजट सेशन आ रहा है तो फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री ऑल्सो हैज़ टू प्रिपेयर द बजट, ऑल्सो प्रोड्यूस द बजट. तो वो सारा काम करने के लिए भी साथ साथ में क्रिप्टो करेंसी जैसे एक हाइपर टेक्निकल बिल को डिस्कस करना और फाइनलाइज करना एक बहुत ही डॉन्टिंग टास्क है, विच आई फील दैट दोनों चीज़ें साथ साथ में करना थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होगा, इसीलिए भी गवर्नमेंट इसको थोड़ा सा और डिले करेगी. Okay, but I definitely understand the public concern and the anxiety in the masses. And it would not be out of the way to state that the crypto industry has been eagerly waiting for favorable regulation. हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि एक फेवरेबल लेजिस्लेशन बने और हमारी इंडस्ट्री को रेगुलेट किया जाए. वी आर लॉ अबाइडिंग सिटीजन, वी आर रेडी टू अबाइड बाय द लॉ. But the delay which unfortunately happening, it's keeping the uncertainty alive, and it complicates the processes that exchanges are trying to put in place, and de-accelerates down the process that could move people in the world's second largest or the second most populated country towards adopting cryptocurrency. हमारे लोग cryptocurrency को adopt करना चाहते हैं, मगर वो इस वजह से अभी हिचकिचाते हैं, because since they are law abiding, they don't want to get into an uncertain area. But mind my words, very soon we are going to have a very favorable legislation dealing with cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies and bitcoins and so on and so forth. And that would be the time when everybody would understand the importance of this crypto assets or importance of blockchain technology. Right. Moving forward, अब हम ये समझते हैं कि डिले हो रहा है, बट देखिए देखने का नजरिया बदलता है. अगर डिले हो रहा है, बट उसका एक एडवांटेज ये भी है कि गवर्नमेंट हमें टाइम दे रही है ताकि हम अपने बातों को गवर्नमेंट के सामने रख सकें. गवर्नमेंट, बिकॉज देखिए गवर्नमेंट के पास गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो हैज टू टेक सम इंटरनेशनल perspectives into consideration. Or what had just happened since recently, I must bring to your attention that Indian government also appears to wanting more important inputs with respect to the international players on crypto regulations and frameworks. So it has recently decided to study regulatory measures other nations are considering. कि भाई foreign countries, हमारे neighbors, हमारे international brothers, international countries, वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, उनके regulations को भी study किया जा रहा है. And the finance ministry has also reached out to the bank for international settlement. It's a bank for international settlement, BIS, to frame its legislation as it seeks wider consultation on the matter. Acha, I hope every one of you must have heard about IMF, International Monetary Fund. So this IMF also suggests a similar approach. On 9 December this month, the IMF outlined the need to start now to tackle what will prove to be a daunting task, and they called up for comprehensive, consistent, and coordinated global regulation. That global regulation that provide a level playing field to harness the benefits of crypto's underlying technology while mitigating its risk. मतलब एक comprehensive approach चाहिए. ये इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड ने भी बोला है. And it gives me an immense proud to say that IMF's chief economist, who is also an Indian by origin, Ms. Geeta Gopinath, she called for crypto regulation rather than a ban while she visited India earlier this month. So she had meetings with governmental authorities, she had meeting with Honorable Prime Minister's office as well. So she pointed out that there is a need to regulate rather than imposing a complete ban. तो हमारे इंटरनेशनल क्वार्टर से भी वी आर गेटिंग ऑल दीज इनपुट्स, राइट. सो another important point which I feel might happen, that the government might also send this bill to a select committee. If the crypto bill is introduced in the budget session, it is likely to be sent to a committee. वो committee में जा सकता है, which is referred to as a select committee, you know, which has been specifically formed for the purpose of deliberating and scrutinizing the bill. जिसका स्पेसिफिक पर्पस ये होगा कि इस बिल को स्क्रूटनाइज करें, इसको डेलिब्रेट करें और लोगों की बातें सुने, आप इम्प्लीकेशंस को समझें, आप मार्केट की नीड्स को समझें, आप क्रिप्टो प्लेयर्स की डिमांड को समझें, उनकी रिक्वेस्ट को समझें, और आप ये समझें कि हमारे जो करंट लीगल सिस्टम है, लाइक एंटी मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट है, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मैनेजमेंट एक्ट है, फेमा है, ठीक है, या फिर हमारा कंपटीशन एक्ट है, या और दीज रूल्स, यू नो, वी हैव टू मेक लॉ इन कॉन्सोनेंस विद आवर करंट लीगल सिस्टम. ऐसा लॉ बनाना है जो हमारे करंट लीगल सिस्टम के साथ खड़ा रहे और उसको एक तरीके से सपोर्ट करे, राइट. एंड सो दिस पर्सनल, यू नो, मैं इस बात को इसलिए भी कह पा रहा हूँ क्योंकि जो पीछे वाले जो एक्ट्स थे, लाइक पर्सनल डेटा प्रोटेक्शन बिल ऑफ 2019, which talks about the personal data, as well as DNA technology use and application regulation bill, which talks about the DNA technology. So these are hyper technical bills. ये 2019 में आए थे, मगर अभी तक इनको बनाया नहीं गया क्योंकि these are hyper technical issues. And government, mind my words, Indian government gives absolute, you know, thought to deliberations. So they want to deliberate it upon it in a larger way. And following that observation and consultancy, I stand with the hope that very soon we, being an Indian citizen, will be getting a very favorable or a very comprehensive law covering cryptocurrency and all its ancillary activities, which may be educational, which may be transactional, which may be commercial, by considering the external threats as well. Like as Mr. Modi has already stated, that we have to look into the aspect of terrorism. We also look into the aspect of money laundering, so that, you know, technology के साथ misuse भी आता है. So I'm very sure that that comprehensive code will take care of each and every aspect. And with this, we bring to the end of our this amazing session. And I'm so grateful to the whole team of HBX and to the august audience for joining us for today's session. And in case you have any query concerning cryptocurrency, concerning bitcoins, concerning any ancillary matter, please feel free to reach out to our HBX concern email, and we would be more than happy to revert to your queries promptly. With this, I take your leave. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Jai Hind.